It's Star Wars one-shot time! Woohoo! With all sorts of wonderful people. Ray's in charge. Take it away, Ray.
Woo! All right, so I'm gonna start by saying welcome to Shattered Dawn Star Wars. Foul language may happen. It's possible, and we may not even understand if it's cursing or not because of the character that David's playing. We have some awesome things planned for tonight, so we're not going to dilly-dally too much. We're going to get into this, but first we're going to start by introducing the players and their characters. David, who are you and what are you playing tonight?
Hey there, everybody. My name's David. I am playing everyone's favorite droid maker in this quadrant of the galaxy, twi'lek. And so that's the character I'm playing. Would you like me to actually say hi as him?
Sure.
Hey, twi'lek.
All right, we need to give you few speaking lines this episode.
I'm actually very talkative. Sorry. No.
Love it. And also joining us, if you are going to be checking out our Aliens game, we have Juniper. Welcome to the show. Please tell the people who you are and your character for this evening.
Thanks, Ray. I'm Juniper. I use she, they pronouns. Tonight I will be playing Adora Lett, who is a twi'lek or a twi'lek, if you will. Yeah, that's about it.
Fantastic. And of course, I'm Ray. I'm doing the arc mastering tonight, which should be entertaining. Now, I did already kind of tell the players a little bit of how this is going to start, but we're going to jump right into this. Okay. Now, Adora, you have your own ship with a resident mechanic who hangs around doing work on droids, mechanical things, just stuff like that. You both have just recently finished a very lucrative mission, so both of you have about 5,000 credits burning a hole in your pocket. And you have been requested to meet up with... I gotta open that up. You need to meet up with someone on Nar Shaddaa, which is like a very gambly planet. Lots of casinos, lots of gambling happens there, things of that nature. And the let's see, where to go. You are going to meet up in the upper promenade with a private benefactor named Air Ondum. He is a very well-connected, I don't want to say senator, but like politician, very low-level politician. So we are going to kick this off with all of you in the Nar Shaddaa. All of you, both of you in the Nar Shaddaa spaceport. The ship has, just sat down and everything. You're able to gather your belongings and whatnot. It's about midday, so there's still plenty of time before you have to meet this benefactor. And yeah, that's about where we're going to start. So I'm going to let you two kind of take it away.
I'd like to have a wander through the casino, or a casino close to where we are meeting Air Ondum, and just see what I can find, anything of interest.
Okay. Are you just gonna leave your cohort just chilling on the ship? Like, later, bye.
twi'lek is just randomly working on things, which is why I'm making all this noise.
Maybe you want to come with me?
We go?
I'm going to go exploring if you want to come with me.
Puppies!
I will pick up Hooby and nestle him into my hip.
That's brilliant.
Droid! Droid! Stomp!
I would imagine I would know what Hooby's talking about from previous interactions.
Yes, he's pointing to his HK assassin droid that has the chest cavity and head carved out and is essentially a battle mech that he's constructed for himself.
The droid is coming with us as well.
Nigga boom boom! Pew pew!
Not yet. It's not time for that yet.
Stomp! Hubble! Hooby! Stomp ride!
Oh, okay. I will detach Hooby from my hip and place him into the droid. I understand now.
Hey, like. And now he takes like the mechanized steps and is kind of fastened into his mechanized suit.
His mechanical high chair.
Amazing.
And with that, the two of you set out onto the lower promenade, which is where most of the gambling happens. Think of it as like a bazaar, but instead of little shops and things like that, it's casinos. Like just random slot machines and stuff like that everywhere. Tables, all kinds of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
While you're wandering through, you see a few like holographic signs of Jabola the Hutt, who runs this particular district. And as you're wandering through, people are barking out at you like, hey, come try your luck. You know, it's up to you if you want to actually attempt to gamble.
Yeah, with 500 credits burning a hole in my pocket, I think I will go and find something that looks interesting to gamble.
Hooby is following behind.
So, like I said, the main things out here are like slot machines, but there's a couple dice games. Couple Toydarians are running a dice game. Very simple, just the red and blue dice.
Sure, we'll go with the dice game.
Fantastic. So the buy-in on the game, or as you get over there, one of the Toydarians says, yes, I see you want to spend your credits, yes?
Yes, please. I have so many credits. Burning a hole in my pocket.
Hooby starts frantically typing in a keypad in front of him. Statement. If you take my credits, you will die.
That's not the kind of gambling we do here.
Good.
Okay, and what is the buy-in for this game?
Well, that depends on you. How much do you want to buy in?
Let's put 20 credits.
Oh, cheap, I see, cheap.
Hey, a girl has to eat.
Okay, 20 credits. He reaches, like, kind of flies over with his little, wings and hands you a set of dice. And all you gotta do is simply roll a D100.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have, which I'm looking at your character sheet, it does not look like you have performance or pickpocketing. So you're just going to roll a flat D100.
Flat D100. Okay. Ooh, 24.
Well,
No
24.
good.
Actually, with the roll of 2. Hey, look at you, natural! You winner! Here.
Luck.
So he gives you your 20 back plus an additional 20.
Brilliant. Should have gone for more than that, but hey, it happens.
What about you, little man?
Move away.
Okay. No need to get your mechanisms in the twist. And he flutters back over to the end of the table.
No like.
Hey, it was an easy way to win some cash. Shall we go wait for air on them?
Uh-huh.
It takes you very little time to make your way to the elevators and up to the upper promenade, which is much more taken care of. It's cleaner, it smells better, the people are dressed better. It just, this is like a more well-to-do kind of area. You head to the location of the meeting, and sitting at a table is a very well-dressed human. He's got like that nobility kind of garb going on. So you kind of like, yep, that's our guy. But he does not know that you are the people he is supposed to meet.
Statement. Do you think he is aware of what we look like?
Probably not, I would say. Just hanging back for a sec, can I get a general vibe check on this guy? Like,
You absolutely can.
does he look shifty, or is he like confident?
I would say roll a potency check. So with that, you're going to roll a D100, and then you can add as much of your potency as you would like to add to it. Up to your maximum is 55.
It's like betting almost.
Okay, so I start with 55, and then I can spend some, and it regenerates over time?
It does.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll see how do I have to announce beforehand, or can I roll first and then decide?
Announce beforehand.
And how quickly do they regenerate?
It's 10 plus your level per turn, which is like 10 seconds. So in this situation, you can bet all of it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I will go for the maximum 55 plus 74, so 129.
Nice.
You like know everything about this person, right down to like how many siblings they had. No, you do not detect anything shifty, shady. He does seem nervous, but that is likely due to the fact that he has no idea what you look like or who he is waiting for, or if he's going to get shot.
It's looking like with Hubie around, that's quite the possibility.
Statement. He looks suspicious. Question. Should I go annoy him?
I mean, I'm not detecting any suspicious vibe from him, but if you want to go annoy him, that would be quite funny.
Hey!
After a couple types, keystrokes, if you will, the droid kind of, with his hands, creates kind of like a stepping system for Hubie to get out. He kind of very unattractively climbs down, and his pants are hiked up too high, and kind of falls a little bit and kind of clambers to the ground, and then scurries on over. He starts like approaching the guy. What's his name again?
Air.
Air. He starts approaching Air, and does he react at all? Does he think I'm an animal?
He definitely. Let's see. Actually, first, he doesn't even see you coming.
I'm going to get as close as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna like tug on his pant leg.
Oh dear! Oh my! Rats! Oh
No! Ubi!
oh! What is an ubi?
Hooby!
Question still remains. What is a hoobie?
Me Hooby!
That answers nothing.
No!
I'm waiting for someone. You please go hoob somewhere else.
Me Hooby Clack!
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Money?
Oh no, I'm quite sorry. I don't hand out money to the ne'er-do-wells and homeless of this planet.
No Hooby! Mean. Bad. You bad.
No, I just I need my money for those who are going to be clientele.
Me Hooby!
I know you're Hoobie.
I think Adora steps in at this point, sidles up, and just says, "Please excuse my friend, Ubi. I am Adora. We are the ones who are meant to come and see you."
Oh, well, why didn't you just say that, Hoobie?
Me Hooby!
Please have a seat. Have a seat. Let us discuss.
Is there a
I'm
chair
glad that-
nearby?
Yeah, it's like a
I
whole
try and
table.
hop up, but I don't reach it the first time, and so like eventually after 3 tries I get it, and then just come scurry on up.
Adora, you said?
Adora Let.
Yes.
And
Is
me?
he the only one? Is he the only one you're bringing?
Why, yes. Were you expecting more?
That is a very good way to put it.
Hoobie clicks a button on his wrist device, and the HK assassin droid chassis walks over very menacingly and displays its shoulder-mounted rocket launchers as well as the dual blasters attached to its wrists.
See? Now that is exactly the more that you're going to need.
And
I presume too much. I assume that you would accept before even telling you what it is. How foolish of me.
Well, you better tell us what we're possibly signing up for.
Dumb.
So he kind of takes a look over both of your shoulders and kind of looks around the room, sees that there's nobody else, and he gets like one of those little discs out of his pocket, sets it down on the table, and he says, "Now what I'm about to show you, I would really hope that you keep very, very secret. There are those out there that would very, very much like to get a hold of this information." He taps it, and popping up onto the little hologram is a planet that you have never seen before. Very desert-like, and it has a few 90% buried monuments, it looks like. And he says, "This is the planet of Korriban. This is the home world of the Sith. Sith proper, not those Jedi enemies."
Okay.
Bad feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a collector. I like things that people can't get. Unfortunately, as you can tell, I'm not exactly a person who can go get them. That is why I outsource it to very amazing and talented people such as yourselves. Within one of the temples buried on this planet is a holocron. It contains a old Sith secret. I should like for you to obtain it for me.
And what is the Sith secret that we are going after?
That's the beauty of it. I have no idea what the actual secret is. Only that the holocron exists in one of the temples.
Then why do you want it if you don't know what it is?
It's the mystery. It's the secret.
Query. What is the payment for this mission?
Well, I'm open for a little negotiation, so allow me to start by saying I will provide for you a new ship and how about 100,000 credits each.
Demand 150,000 credits each.
And I'm going to use Tofu's roll of 93 for my speech check.
Thank you, Tofu.
Thanks
for
Tofu.
making my life hard. So we're going to roll a little speech check for this gentleman here. Oh yeah, 29. I find your terms acceptable.
Hey!
With such a large amount of money on the table, what is the level of danger you expect?
Well, the temples are very old. There's no telling what sort of traps or just dereliction of the buildings themselves. I can tell you, however, though, that there are a few life signs that are on the planet. They are called chlor slugs. They have a weak toxin, although to you, my small friend, it may be quite potent. I would advise you to stay in your suit.
No touchy! No touch!
How big are these claw slugs?
Roughly 3 meters in length sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, the small ones.
I'll look at Herbie. What do you think?
Money good!
I agree. Okay. Mr. Random, I think we will accept your terms.
That is fantastic news. All right. While you are doing that on Korriban, I shall set out to get your ship and the credits. I can pay you half now.
Hey, yes!
Love it. He gets out a little pad thing, kind of types a little bit, and he produces 2 cred sticks and slides them both to you. There you are. 75,000 credits each.
Thank you.
Query. Shall we go on a shopping spree?
That's not a bad idea.
Big guns!
Not wrong.
I suppose any equipment we might need to traverse the desert.
Hoobie has now completely abandoned his comrade and is on the way to the nearest weapons shop.
Dora's like running behind. Hey, Ubi! Wait for me!
The two of you enter into the weapon shop, aptly called Lub's Armory. You see weapons, landmines, just anything you could possibly imagine are like all on the walls and shelves and stuff. And standing behind the counter, like on a stepping stool, so just his head is poking up above the counter, is an Ewok.
No likey.
What?
No. Bad Ewok. No bad, no good. Bad Ewok.
Just like you see the barrel of a gun kind of come up.
Hooby presses his wrist device, and all of the weapons on the droid chassis kind of expose themselves. He presses it again, and they kind of retract.
The barrel goes back down.
Buy. Money, buy. Big boom.
Hops down, comes around the corner, and just kind of like starts signing to you all, like, here you go, have at it.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do a bunch of stuff knowing I have 75k to work with, but effectively Hooby and the droid chassis are just like picking up the most random assortment of odds and ends and things that don't even look like they would be remotely close to weapons, and he's just stockpiling them all.
I like it. Adora, what are you doing?
I think Adora is looking for sniper type things where I can sneak, and find and cause large amounts of damage from a distance, I think is largely what she's looking for. I currently have light armor, so I believe I have light armor. So something appropriate for a desert planet in the light armor category.
Okay. So I will say that you are able to find some desert-like armor. It's lightweight, breathable, but still strong. So without like going through and naming a whole bunch of stuff, we're just going to say that with your desert armor in total, your total armor rating down at the bottom of the sheet is going to be 55.
Cool. Perfect.
And then you do find a sniper blaster.
Okay.
So if you want to annotate that as like main hand 2, it'll be a plus 10 attack and 20 damage.
10 attack, 20 damage. Awesome.
And then Ubi is just going ham on his droid.
He's literally like pulling things off the wall that might accidentally be just like wall computers that aren't actually for sale, and he's just like completely reverse engineering them to the point where he can like make upgrades to the HK chassis.
Love it. All right. So you both spend about an hour doing this, getting all set up and ready to go, make the appropriate payments, and are able to head back to the ship and get ready to head out. Now, with that disc, it does have the ability to kind of guide you to the planet. Like it has built-in coordinates, but there's no like specific landing spot. There's just kind of an area. And so
how difficult does it look like in terms of terrain for landing?
As you're kind of flying around, taking a look, you can see that there's a few rocky areas that kind of stick up out of the sand here and there, but for the most part, it's very much just sand. But while you're flying around, you do see a few little herds, I guess is what we'll call them, of these chlor slugs. They come in anywhere from 2 to 4 in a pack. Usually one of them is much larger than the others, kind of leading around these little troops. So what I'm going to say is if you want to just try to fly around looking for this temple, I'm going to have you roll D100 plus wilderness, which doesn't look like you have wilderness on your character sheet. I don't know if Hooby does.
No.
So with that being the case, I'm going to switch it up and let both of you do a potency check.
All right. Potency check for Hooby comes out to a natural 1.
Well done, Hooby. Well done.
Planet. Ship. Hooby.
Well done.
Well done. Given that Hooby seems very distracted, I think I'll put 25 potency in. Let's see. Which makes it a grand total of 32.
Better
I rolled a
than 1.
It is better than 1. So, yeah, neither of you take sight of it. Hooby's obviously very distracted, and you're trying to fly, so it's one of those, oh, well, this ain't gonna work. We have to land and do this on foot.
All right, I guess we pick a blank patch of sand and put her down.
All right. You do so, and the minute that the doors open on the ship, you're just greeted with so much heat. Like, I'm terrible with converting to Celsius, so I'm going to say 60.
60 is incompatible with life.
Okay, let's
It'll
go
kill
40.
ya.
40 is a super hot summer.
There we go. It is super hot.
Perfect.
The wind kind of blows sand in your face. It's chafing, uncomfortable, gets everywhere. I mean, who likes sand, really?
Well played.
All right, so now that both of you are on foot, you can go ahead and roll another potency check, and we will see what we can find.
Hooby got a 95. Look at
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Look at you when you're paying attention.
Happy for my guy.
I got a 51 on this end.
So this is really hard on your exposed leku. So you're like trying to cover those up, and you know that's I'll say that's why you were unable to spot anything. But Hooby, you notice off in the distance in the wavering heat, you know how everything kind of wiggles off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
You see what you think to be the top of what appears to be a pyramid that has 2 statues that are mostly buried. Sticking up is only the head and like an arm with very clearly holding a lightsaber.
Big guy. Pointy. Big pointy guy.
I'll have to trust you. I can't see. Okay. And I'll follow Hooby.
he kind of types in some coordinates to the HK chassis and allows it to kind of autopilot there.
Okay. The two of you walk for probably 2 hours or so before you come to this, the top of the pyramid. Do either of you, like, feasibly, would either of your characters know anything about the Jedi, the Sith, anything like that?
Maybe. Like, I personally would, but
Right.
I think it would be like almost like a infatuation with myth, if that makes sense.
So, yeah, go ahead, Juniper.
I think for Adora, it would only be like hearing people talk in passing. Honestly, I don't think she would have had too much contact. Yeah.
Okay. So, because of who these are, as you approach the top of this pyramid, you can see that, like, from the direction you're coming at, there's no clear opening. And the two statues, as you get closer and take in the detail of it, you see that on one side is Darth Bane. On the other side is Darth Revan.
Ooh. Bad.
You think this is a place?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, after you, my friend.
Statement. These statues are of two very old, very powerful Sith lords.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what kind of secrets they would have here. Is there any kind of door or like secret entrance kind of situation that's we can find?
You begin taking a look around, and after a few moments, you do find what appears to be a very old metal door with a keypad and everything. So what we're going to have you do is roll a lockpicking check.
Okay. So just D100 plus my bonus.
Yep.
Come on, dice. Oh, that's terrible. That's a 26.
26. All right. You start trying to do your thing, hitting numbers and stuff. Ubi, you're standing back, just kind of taking it all in, watching this happen. And you notice the sand, Ubi, the sand around the droid's feet kind of start moving. Like an earthquake of sorts.
No likey.
And bursting up from the sand around both of you are 4 chlor slugs. They have 8 razor sharp spiked legs and a mouth, just like it's a circle mouth that's completely ringed with teeth. One of them is very, very large, about 5 meters, 15 feet in length. This thing is gargantuan. The other 2, they're probably 2-3 meters at most. So, at this point, y'all can roll some initiative.
Would love to.
So, initiative is just a D100.
If these roll badly again, I'm swapping these dice out. Yeah, 63. That's average, but okay.
87.
All right. Hubi, you are first in this initiative order, so
looking at what's in front of me, I see one large 15-foot worm and then 2 smaller ones. Are
Correct.
they pretty much adjacent to one another?
they're kind of like The very large one is directly in front of you.
Mhm.
The two smaller ones are behind you.
Okay. In that case, Hoobie types a bunch of nonsense into his keypad, and the HK series droid opens up one of his arm sockets, and a small cylinder. It almost looks like a shield generator a little bit, like it's got these cylindrical cores that kind of spiral forward into a pretty substantial point with some kind of an emitter on it, and you can see it charge up for a moment, and then he fires his electricity cannon with
That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Oh no. Does 25 hit this thing right in front of me?
It does.
Okay. It takes 100 electrical damage.
Damn.
I spent a lot of money. Is it still up?
Like, barely.
With its right hand, it fires the normal blaster that is occupying that slot. With a 90, it deals 21 damage.
It explodes, sending slug guts everywhere.
Big boom boom.
Just like, covered in muck and like flesh particles.
So, all right, Hoobie, that was fantastic. That leaves just the two smaller ones behind you. And Adora, that is your turn.
I'm going to try and back up a bit so that I'm a little bit of a distance away from these things, and probably like crouch down so that I can get a good stable situation. And I'm going to try to use that new sniper blaster to hit one of the small slugs.
Nice. All right. I'll say for the stabilization and everything, I'll give you an extra +5 to your attack.
Sweet. Okay. Beautiful. So 84 plus 15 is 99, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was 20 damage, I said?
Yes, that's right.
So one, the blaster bolt fires right past Hoobie and turns one of the smaller ones into a fine red mist.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll a morale check. Chat, can I get a roll in chat to see if this thing just takes off running?
Chat roll. Well, I believe in you, Tofu, and the other
Take off
three watching.
slugging, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's there it is. 49. Yep. All right. So this core slug turns around and does like that leaping dig and just takes off. It wants nothing to do with whatever you two are selling.
Good shot.
I like those new weapons you have.
Mm-hmm.
You do a very good job. I think she's like still kind of wringing bits of slug out of her clothes.
All right. So you can go back to attempting to hack into this lock now. So go ahead and roll another pickpocket, or not pickpocket, lock picking.
Sure.
Now, Hoobie, do you have anything that you could, other than blasting the door?
Yeah, I was gonna, if asked, I was literally just gonna.
Well, let's see if a 74 does it.
Then I started blasting. Oh, no, a 74 unfortunately does not do it.
Ubi, have you got any better ideas?
Pew pew.
Be my guest. I'll take a few steps back.
So Hooby actually walks up closer and pulls out some small sticky grenades he made a while back, and kind of fits them into the locking mechanism, and backs up and then ignites it.
Yeah, it blows the door straight off the hinges. A warm... Sorry, you're in the desert. Of course, it's warm. A cold wind rushes out of the door, kicking sand up around both of you. And both of you hear like overlapping cacophonous whispers.
No likey.
I don't like it either. Are they saying anything that we can interpret?
No, nothing that's comprehensible.
Hooby kind of leans in and just...
Go bye-bye. You leave. Bye.
The voices stop.
All right, then.
Oh. Can't believe that worked.
Yeah. Just gotta be firm with Sith ghosts.
Right. I'm gonna try sneaking in, gun at the ready.
Okay, so you actually do have a bonus to sneak. You have a plus 20, so go ahead and roll a sneak if you want to actually sneak.
I do not like the ghosts, so yeah, I'm gonna sneak.
I'm gonna like travel behind her enough to where, because I have no ability to sneak, to where I won't distract anything, but stay within eyesight.
Perfect.
113 on the sneak check.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You disappear from existence for a minute.
Where go?
So the two of you enter in, and you're met with just these massive pillars that are holding up the ceiling. It's a very well done marble floor, which is in remarkably good condition for the temple being so old. The pillars themselves, however, are cracked and kind of falling. Chunks of them are missing, and there is no shortage of statues honoring the many Sith that have walked these halls. Most of them lost to time. Nobody really would remember who they were. But many of the statues are kind of broken and smashed. And way down the hall in the distance, up a very large flight of stairs, is a pyramid with very, very clearly Sith markings on it, floating in the air, kind of slowly revolving, glowing a nice, welcoming red color. And being inside of this place is actually a welcome respite from the heat. It is much cooler in here, like fall weather. Very, very nice.
I'm kind of like eyeing Adora, just letting her lead and trying to be prepared to assist any way I can.
I think I will start making my way up the stairs, gun at the ready, kind of going sideways so I can keep an eye in both directions as we go.
All right. You get all the way up those stairs with no problem at all. Getting close enough to take a look, you can see that this holocron is roughly the size of like a grapefruit, but a pyramid. Like, it's not unwieldy or anything like that. And it's just floating there.
Upon Adora's signal, Hooby in the droid chassis walks over.
This it?
Yeah, ka-chunk,
Think so?
It's echoing like crazy all through the pyramid. Yeah.
Can it handle stairs okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just annoying.
You take, me take?
Does this assassin droid thing that you have, does it have arms on it? Like, can it...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's better if we don't touch it directly. Maybe. I mean, it probably has to be in one piece when we take it back. So maybe you could use your metal arms.
Trap?
Perhaps.
I'm going to just kind of like quickly examine it with a natural too. It's not going to work. But
if Hubie says traps, can I also attempt that, given that he's voiced that thought?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for traps.
84 on the dice. Do I add anything to that?
I rolled an 80. I rolled a 70. There are no traps to be found.
I think you're okay to go ahead.
Okay.
He kind of does one of like those Vogue motions around, just trying to see if there's any like strings or anything keeping it afloat. Yeah, it's just. And so, upon finding nothing, I'm assuming, he grasps it with his right hand, one with the less desirable weaponry on it. And did I say left or right hand?
Right, I think.
Okay.
Your right hand, yeah.
I grab it with the right hand, and then I'm just gonna pull it.
You grab hold of this thing and just pull it.
Okay.
It still continues to glow, but everything seems to be just fine.
I put it in Adora's pack. I'm assuming you have a pack.
Probably, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want me to carry it, but...
Now, when the two of you turn around after gathering this thing and take a look down the staircase, getting ready to leave, you see spectral bodies kind of start forming out of nothing onto the hallway below.
No.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
As the bodies take like a full form, you see red lightsabers ignite. And there's no less than 100 of them.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Do they look like... Are they like in formation to signal us taking the holocron as a ceremony? Are they running at us?
They are not running at you. And they are not necessarily in formation, but they are all standing on the sides of the hallway facing each other.
Hi.
They make no movement.
Hubie frantically types for a moment and then,
Query. Will you allow us to pass unharmed?
Again, they do not acknowledge you.
Okay.
What's the stance of these? Like, are they battle stance, or are they... What's the go?
No, they look pretty relaxed, actually.
Hubie takes a step down the stairs and to like the front of where they're standing, so that I'm only really close to two of them. But I want to walk close to the one on the right. My right. I'm assuming there's a whole line of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you come down the stairs and kind of get a little bit closer, when you approach, they kind of put their lightsabers up, much like the statues outside, kind of forming this lightsaber hallway for you to walk down.
Like an honor guard kind of situation.
Exactly.
No likey.
I think you should go first.
We fly.
It's at this point you both notice that kind of not glowing, but glistening and shimmering is a bunch of footprints that was left by you two of chlor slug blood that got tracked all the way up to the top of this pillar, or to the top of this staircase. And as you're heading down this hallway, you can see your feet prints from heading in. And it almost seems like the blood and the feet prints are absorbing into the temple floor.
Sacrifice?
Well, don't sacrifice me.
You want fly?
I think that might be worth a try.
Okay, jump on.
I'll climb on, like, hang on backpack style, hanging off the assassin droid.
And then I will activate the jump jets that I installed and fly over them all the way to the entryway.
All right. You do so without any kind of problems. They don't attack, they don't chase, nothing. And as you pass by them,
Tofu's red carpet of lightsabers comment is great.
Yeah.
Who are you wearing?
They begin dispersing as you pass by, turning back into the red energy that disperses throughout the temple. And just like that, the two of you are now standing back at the door. The hot air rushing in.
We go?
I think so. Let's get off this planet.
I'll take the first step out of the doorway, but I'm not going to exit the doorway entirely until a door is out.
Okay. The two of you escape. I can't even say escape. It's the two of you leave.
Yeah.
And you're able to get back to your ship just fine. Everything is going almost too smoothly. It's at this point when you get on the ship, start powering everything up, you notice that you have an incoming message from Air himself. Conveniently timed.
Open up the message.
It's all text-based. There's it's like on a very secure kind of channel that says, "Do not return to Nar Shaddaa. The Sith know what you have."
It's from our employer?
Yes.
What era is this again?
This is like towards the end of episode 3.
Okay.
What do you think?
What do we do? I mean, I can message back and ask where he wants to rendezvous.
Likey.
I'll do that. Type out a message asking for a rendezvous location.
Okay, a few moments go by and all you get back is Jedi Temple.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Statement. The Jedi Temple is located on Coruscant.
Okay, I guess we go there.
All right. Easy peasy. It's a pretty well-known planet, completely covered with a city. Jedi Temple, very easy to find. It's huge. And the two of you are able to land. And you are met outside by the one and only Yoda himself.
Oh, shit.
Hey, small fry!
Guests we have, yes. Unexpected this is.
We were hired by what's his name? Air Ondom to retrieve this hologram from the Sith temple. Do you know anything about this? Are we giving this to you?
Yes. Terrible power the Sith have. He holds out his hand to take the holocron.
Backpack.
Hey?
Hands it over.
Tell you the secret of this, I will.
Hey. Hey!
Not my job. He hands it back to you.
Viciously typing at his keypad.
Our employer requires this for the last half of our payment.
Contact your employer, you should.
Statement. He said to rendezvous here.
So he hopefully will.
Statement. He better, because you will not be receiving this unless we receive the other half of our payment.
Powerful holocron this is.
Statement. Powerful droid this is.
Now hold on a minute, Ubi. I'm kind of curious what secret would be in this holocron.
A terrible power. Transfer of life it does.
Well, that sounds like it's worth a lot more than 150,000 credits.
Ah! Statement. Is there another Sith holocron we can swap this with?
Many holocrons there are. Not here at the temple.
Statement.
Sorry, Tofu. I know. Tofu says it's confusing to hear Yoda coming from an Ewok.
That's fair. That's fair.
Query. Is there a Sith holocron within stealing distance?
Stealing leads to the dark side.
Statement. That holocron leads to the dark side.
Safe, we will keep it. Payment here. And he holds you a cred stick. Taking one look at it, you see that there's, on this one cred stick alone, there is 400,000 credits.
I'll practically throw the thing at him.
Yeah.
Take the cred stick.
To the vaults I will take this. When your employer arrives, tell him you left, I will.
Is that okay with you?
He takes the holocron and with his little cane starts hobbling into the temple.
Hoobie Clack just kind of Just nonchalantly, just checking it out. Just one little shot. That's all it would take.
I think I just put my arm out, knowing exactly what's going on. I just put my arm out and push the gun to the side.
He puts it down.
So the two of you are able to head back to your ship to basically head wherever you want to spend all of this amazing credits that you have racked up. But before we do that, we are going to cut to a undisclosed secret location. And we see one Senator Palpatine talking to a kneeling Anakin Skywalker. Rise, Lord Vader. Go to the temple and end the Jedi line and retrieve the holocron so that I may save your Padme.
Well done.
And that is where we are going to end it.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
I was wondering like where this was going and what tie-in it had. That was really good.
Yeah. That was amazing.
There's a fan theory that I had read that Palpatine used Padme's life to save Anakin on Mustafar. That's why she died, he lived. And I was like, I'm gonna use that.
That sounds like a story.
And then
Nice.
I just reverse engineered the whole game from that.
Well, you did
Nice.
great, man.
Very
that was fun.
nice. Yep.
Well, I'm
Loved it.
glad that you both had fun. Juniper, what'd you think of the system? What do you think of Shattered Dawn?
Real easy. But also it not too simple either. You know, it has enough guts in there, and it looks like enough flexibility as well. You know, to be able to tailor characters and so on how you want them. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for playing today, sticking through these crazy antics. Again, love the Leku hat. I would buy those. Those are amazing. Thank you all very much for tuning into chat, especially Tofu. You did such an amazing job as usual. We appreciate you, Princess Tofu. And we will see you all, what day? Tomorrow, right?
We have, I guess I should... All right, well, there's an episode of Shattered Dungeons tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same time, same place, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Tune in, have fun, enjoy, make tofu. You can use all these. Look, you got potency fluxes. Use them. You have 5 left, freebies.
Oh my word!
So.
We need a buyback system. Like the players should be able to buy those.
No, not at all.
Well, thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.